Hello everyone, it's Brickmaster here, and today I have a Harry Potter set to review. This is the 4729 Dumbledore's Office from 2002. This set comes with 446 pieces, was rated for ages 8 to 12, and cost you around $50 back when it was in stores. And yes, I am a Harry Potter fan. I don't have as many sets because I do prefer Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and Star Wars to this, but yeah, I do have 4 sets, and I was actually intending to review this set back in 2016 or early 2017, and I never got to it because I had technical difficulties, and that made me go away for around half a year, but finally I'm doing a review on this set after 4 years or so, which is kind of strange if you think about it, but yeah, now we'll look at the box to be the first part of the review. Alright, so here is the box, and you can see it looks quite nice. I do like how they have the little owl up there, and it's a nice background. Of course, it shows you Harry Potter, because this is his second year at the school, and I think it's a nice display of the set. And if you turn the box around, you can see that it shows you some features of the set, like right over here, and it will tell you to go on the LEGO website. And over here it shows you some alternate builds, and I have to say the alternate builds actually don't look quite different from the sets. Maybe this one is going a bit too far with those stair pieces, but this one looks like it could actually have been a set, and I do think it looks pretty good. Over here it shows you all the other Harry Potter sets released in 2001 and 2002, and of these sets I have, of course, the Dumbledore's Office and the Aragog and the Dark Forest, which I have reviewed back in 2016. Yeah, at that time I only had 3 Harry Potter sets, and I was thinking that I would conclude that series around that time. But again, it didn't work out, but here we are. And of course it says, "Just Imagine," which was something that LEGO always used to say back then. I'm not sure why, but that's it for the box. Alright, so here are the instructions, and they're quite large, and they are taller than they are wide. And the instruction booklet comes with a total of 64 pages, including the back. And here they have they show you a picture of the stacking feature that is in many of these sets, where you can stack the buildings up, which I think is a good idea. It just makes your Hogwarts castle larger, and I think it looks great. And if the set does not come with the little box that tells you what pieces you need for each step, but it does have a really nice looking instruction art with bricks on the background. It looks like there's a piece of paper with the instructions on it, so I do like the look of that. So yeah, that's it for the instructions. Alright, so here are the minifigures that come in the set. There are a total of 3, and I have to say they all look really, really good. So the first one over here is Harry Potter, of course the main character in the story, who came in almost every set at the time. And of course he has his school uniform on, he has the mop top haircut, he has the glasses, and the scar as well, and he has a very long wand. But I do think it looks quite nice, and just like all the older capes, it does have the little stars on the back, which I do think is a nice effect. Unfortunately, it has the little copyright sign there, which does not look very good. I wish they put that a little bit further behind so you don't really see it. But anyway, I do think it's a nice looking minifigure. Here is Albus Dumbledore, of course the headmaster of the school, and I do think he looks very nice as well. This is the old purple, This is the old purple that's on him for his cape and his torso and pants. And this is before, of course, they went to the flesh color, so he just has a yellow face, which I do think is just as good, really. It doesn't bother me like it does most people. But he has some really nice detailing on him. Of course, he has his robes, and he has some glasses, and of course, he has his bushy eyebrows. Over here is Professor Minerva McGonagall, and I think Minerva is a Roman goddess of some kind. But anyway, this is what she looks like. Very, very nice minifigure. Has a slope piece for her dress, and I really like the patterns on this torso and on the pants part. And she does have a green cape, which I don't think I've ever had before. And she does have this hat that I don't believe I've ever had before. But anyway, I do believe that this minifigure, or McGonagall as a whole, was exclusive until 2011, so that's pretty impressive that they managed to make this set so have an exclusive minifigure for so long. But yeah, that's it for the minifigures. Alright, so here's Dumbledore's office itself. It's a very tall structure. It's not nearly as tall as something like the Tower of Orthanc, but it certainly is a very tall building. And you can see it looks a lot different than it did before, and that's because there are a lot of hinge pieces in this, which close everything up. So you just open everything by moving these apart, up here. And down here you can see there's this really intricate looking thing. It looks like there's a dragon's head with a scorpion and some wings there, and I do think that's an incredibly good looking thing. And of course they have some torches right here, and there's actually some torches up there as well. But anyway, this is a mechanism to open this section of the building up. So you just pull this out far enough, and then you just split it open. And there you go. This is the main floor of the building. So over here you can see that there's this little box, and you can actually turn it around. It's a safe, and you can turn around so people don't notice it as much. But you can open it up, and there's this letter inside, possibly one for an owl to take away. Hopefully this focuses. There we go. And yeah, you just slip it in there, and there's this really nice print on there as well with a spider. It looks like there's some cobwebs that have grown on it. And over here you can see that there is a shelf, and whoops, one of the letters has already fallen out. And here is another letter with a key on it. Up here is a little, I think these are supposed to be little spell pages. I'm not sure why this doesn't want to focus. Anyway, here is the little pattern, and it has a little sack with a bone and a spider on it. Probably something that a lesson plan or something. And over here is a little letter. It has a little star pattern on it. It's interesting. I do like the piece, and everything here is printed. There's no stickers in this set, I believe. And of course, over here you have the main staircase, and everything is folded up, so everything looks very straight. But the staircase is of course winding, and you just push or pull this, and everything unfolds, and you get a really nice looking staircase. And sometimes they do like to separate. That's the only bad thing I'll say about this set, is that sometimes the stairs, you have to be careful, but if you're gentle with them, they shouldn't do that. And then they lead up to there. And of course here there's some more torches, and if you turn around, there is another entrance to this whole area. And it's back here. It has a nice stained glass window here, but this is of course an entrance where you pull this up and you just can gain access in there, which I do think is quite nice. I always like when they add secret entrances to buildings and things like that. Just makes them a bit more interesting. But anyway, to move here to the top, they actually provided a really nice feature where you can just lift this section off. So hopefully I do this without breaking anything. Yep, that was successful. And yeah, here's this section of the building. I'll just move the other part a bit further back, but this is the actual office area, and I do think it looks quite cozy. They have the sorting hat right there. This is not the new one that has the print on there, but I do prefer the print, but this is good enough. Here is his Dumbledore's main table, and there's of course a little potion thing, and this is a chair to sit on. The chair can swivel, but now it can't because of the table is locking it in place. But if you lift the table up like this, you can see that I'll try to take it out. Inside there is a little printed tile that looks like a book, which is nice. And back here is another book. This is an actual printed functioning book, because you can actually open it. There's nothing inside. You could put something in there though if you wish, like a tile or something. But here of course has a mushroom. Here has some sort of snake beast. And here at the back it has some more mushrooms, and I'll just put it here just for safekeeping. And yeah, when you do this, the chair can swivel. Anyway, if you look further here to the back, you can see there's a shelf with some potions on it. And I think it's a really nice looking shelf. It is printed, so no worries about stickers, and there's a stained glass window on the top. Now, this potion shelf is hiding something behind it, and if you push it like this, it'll swivel around, and there is a golden key. Of course, those chrome keys, or any keys really, come in pairs, so yeah, maybe this is a key to some hidden compartment somewhere, or to that hidden entrance, or something like that, which I think does look quite good. And up here there's this really nice mechanism, and it's attached to this disc, which looks absolutely amazing. This is one of the best printed pieces that I have, I'd say. It has all these stars and moons, and it's a good looking thing. Of course, it extends up here with some gears, and if you turn this knob behind it, it'll turn this entire thing, and it looks just really good. Looks like there's a mini galaxy just floating above this man's head, which is interesting. But yeah, if you look further up here, there is, of course, the roof and some torches, and there's a balcony up here. So if he wants to look out on the Hogwarts grounds, he can. So that's a very nice look. And I'll go ahead and turn this part of the building around so you can see what it looks like there. And it doesn't look as good with the potions there, but I think it doesn't look too bad with the key. And yeah, that's what it looks like. Has one of those doors, has some little smaller tower pieces. And yes, these are printed stone wall pieces, and I do think they look quite nice. And of course there's the window. If you do push on it, you can open it if you want some extra light or air in. There you go. And yeah, that's basically it for the set. Before I give you my final thoughts on this set, this comes with so many mini catalogs or just pamphlets, so I'll try to go through them as fast as possible. So this here is if you want to get the Lego Shop at Home, yeah, if you want to order something. And here it has the form. Here it shows you that you can get a Lego catalog, and yeah, that's what it looks like. Over here it's advertising the Lego NBA Sports thing. Shows you what sets are coming out the next year in 2003. Yeah, it's actually an interesting looking mech, I have to say. I'm not really a sports fan, so those sets don't really appeal as much to me, but I do have to say they look like they're fun to play with another person, so that's it for them. Here is a poster, which I think is it's a good poster, I have to say. And you can unfold it like this, and yeah, you basically get a picture of all of the Harry Potter sets released in 2002 and 2001. So that's a very nice looking poster in my opinion. And here it advertises a Lego Harry Potter, I guess, video game or something. And if you turn this around, you get a picture of all the Hogwarts grounds sets, which I do think look really good as well. Of course, there's Dumbledore's office right there, and Aragog in the Dark Forest, and I've reviewed that set, of course, as well, but that's it for that. And here is the 2002 not instruction, but little mini catalog, and yeah, I like the picture of it. Anyway, you can open it up. First thing here is old Star Wars. Now, I don't have any Star Wars set that's older than 2003, but some of these sets look pretty good. Here are the Technic ones. Attack of the Clones is brand new at that time. We need a remake, and a remake. Galador. Oh my goodness, this looks really ridiculous. Is this even Lego? That's a legitimate question to me. Here is the Lego Sports, Lego Soccer. More Lego Harry Potter. More Lego Harry Potter. Jack Stone, one of my least favorite themes, along with Galador, although I will say I think Jack Stone is worse because, yeah, just look at it. Here is Alpha Team, very interesting looking theme. By the way, the main leader of the evil ones is named Ogel, which is Lego spelled backwards. Lego Island Extreme Stunts. Lego Racers. More Lego Racers. Lego Studios. More Lego Studios. And Lego Spybotics. I bet most people didn't know that that theme even existed. Like Bionicle. Of course, everyone knows that. Lego video games. Old train from 1999 that's still managing to hold on through the new millennia. Here is advertising for Legoland California and Lego Wear. I think that looks pretty bad if you have a hat saying Lego Wear. I mean, why not a picture of a set or something? Here, if you want to get the Lego magazine. Wait, I thought, oh yeah, they changed, that was the year they changed it from Media Magazine to just Magazine, but anyway, that's it for the mini catalog. Alright, so for my final thoughts on the set, I think this is one of the best older Harry Potter sets, and I have to say, unlike some of them, it actually looks good from the other side, and I think that the original Hogwarts castle does not look very good from the other side. It has arches that are next to each other of different colors and sizes. I just think it looks a little bit messy, but this one, I have to say, looks really good all around. So I would highly recommend this set if you're a Harry Potter fan. I would spend up to maybe $110 for this, and yeah, I wouldn't spend any more for it. Sealed, don't even bother, but yeah, that's it for this video, and stick around for more Harry Potter sets. I have one more left, so that's it. Goodbye.